Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anthony, and welcome to another edition of B&A Sports Talk. And today, what I want to talk about is the New York Yankees, because I'm a Yankees fan, and during the season, I usually make an update video about once a month. And that video consists of me basically giving like a general overview, because the thing about baseball is it's gotten like so far with all these analytics and stats, it's like too much for me. And plus, when I was younger, I had like all the baseball cards. I don't know who half these players are anymore. You know, I grew up with Robinson Cano, and now he's getting suspended for steroids. All of a sudden, I just pay attention way more to football, but I'm a Yankees fan. I like kind of giving my opinions about it because I think I'm more of a common Yankees fan. Tanaka apparently is not going to be on the team anymore. So here are my general thoughts. So first of all, last season was a disappointment. Now, I didn't get to discuss a lot about last season, but obviously 60-game sample, anything can happen. But like, we beat in the first round. I think, did we beat Minnesota again? Is that what we beat in the first round? And then we lost to Tampa. You know, we had plus 300 odds going into the season. We had the tied best odds with the Dodgers. Dodgers made the World Series and won. We didn't even make it to the ALCS. You know, but first, let's discuss about DJ LaMaeihu, because he should have won MVP, and he got third. This dude is the most valuable player. People are like, oh, DJ LaMaeihu missed so many games. If you had people shit on DJ LaMaeihu for missing games, I mean, I wonder what they were talking about Stanton and Judge. Like, if you're killing him, you got to rip a new one for, Judge and Stanton for missing games. This dude is a model of consistency. He's batted .360. I don't care 60-game season or not. That's impressive. That's very impressive. We can go through all the stats. I don't want to do that. This is just a general discussion. I'm not going to dissect his, value per season. And, because you guys probably know at this point. I don't want to get into it. But as far as DJ LaMaeihu, it's just really tough. In the end, if he wants to play for us, he's going to play for us. And it's his decision ultimately. People seem to be very bullish about it, almost too bullish. Like, yeah, he's going to come back. That I feel like a team is just going to swoop in and just, steal it. Just be like, 5 years, $23 million a year. Okay, I'll give it to you. The Dodgers feel like they're printing money. It's like, now they're going after Nolan Arenado. It's just like, aren't you paying Mookie Betts money and like 50 other players' money? I don't know. But yeah, so I think DJ, he may have a team that's just like, okay, DJ, I'll give you this much money. And at the last second, he's like, okay, I'll join. The Yankees are being a little bit patient with it. I think they dealt their hands a little bit too quickly. But I would like DJ LaMaeihu back. Honestly, my ideal starting infield is DJ at second. Trade Voit away, however that works. Get him away. Maybe even move DJ to first. Move Torres to second. DJ, Torres, shortstop. You bring in, people are saying Lindor, but you kind of fill that gap in for this year. Maybe bring back Didi Gregorius. Then you have Urshela at third. You keep Clint Frazier. Brett Gardner is kind of a wash at this point. I think he's a free agent now. Then you also have, I did no research into this. Your people that are saying that the Yankees pitching depth is nothing. We have a 6-deep pitching depth. We have Monty. We have we don't have Tanaka anymore, but we have Cole. We have what's his name, Herman coming back. We have Jaime Garcia. Like, you start naming the guys on this team. James Paxton still. J Happ, I think, is a free agent, but like we have some players on this team. People are like, oh, the Yankees don't have any pitching depth. There's a guy named Domingo Herman. There's a guy named Luis Severino. I don't think he's going to play this year because he's getting Tommy John surgery. But the Yankees are just fine at pitching. The problem is our hitting, our timely hitting. And I'll keep on mentioning it every single Yankees preview, discussion, whatever you want to call these videos. When we lost to the Houston Astros, it wasn't because they were banging trash cans. They banged trash cans, scored 2 runs, and we can only score 1. It was pathetic. And DJ, by the way, was the only one who got, any significant hits in that Game 7. He is the one who hit that 2-3-1 home run. I was at a party. I was celebrating. I was having a grand old time. Then I look at my phone to see the ESPN. You ever check ESPN and when somebody hits a home run, you see fireworks? I saw it for Altuve, and that was not a good night. Or it was a fun night. It depends how you look at it. But as far as the rest of the team, you trade Voit away, you get some assets. This team is going to eventually just have to get some stars. I don't say get stars, but enough with the farm system, and just let's compete for 4 or 5 years. Keep the farm system going a little bit, but I think we rebuilt enough. We made some good moves. The Chapman move, namely, you're going to have to eventually move off of Chapman. I think you're going to have to find your next star reliever, which is something the Yankees, it's been like a staple for us. We haven't really had to worry about our closer. Every once in a while, yes. But I don't think Chapman is good anymore. He lost a lot of mustard on his fastball. He could barely hit 100 anymore. and guys are hitting 100. Starting pitchers are hitting 100. So Chapman, it's not like he's throwing 103, 104. It's not the same anymore. I think Chapman, we're gonna have to work off of his contract is rough. I think it was like 5 years, $75 million. It was something crazy. So we have a couple years left on his contract. I think you just get Britton. I think Britton's our next reliever. And the offense, honestly, with catcher, you need to stop with this Gary Sanchez stuff. Just move off of him. It's a wasted asset. If he plays great somewhere else, great. Okay, he played great somewhere else. That shouldn't kill you. You're the Yankees. You'll be able to pay somebody else, and you'll be able to find somebody else. So we shouldn't be hamstrung with that. What else? What else is there to talk about? There's a lot to talk about the Yankees. Obviously it's not really. It's like the same storylines every year. We're gonna bring back Gardner back. Are we gonna? How are we gonna win? Oh yeah, this is Giancarlo. That's the one I talk about. Not enough belaboring and talking about random shit. The Giancarlo Stanton. I said when we signed him, and a lot of Yankees fans are like, "Yeah, I've been saying this all along." We already had Judge on our team. We already had Stanton on his team. His name is Judge, and I guess he doubled down. He tried to make that big, but he's been consistently hurt. And then he hit 6 home runs, but all of them are in garbage time. He hit 6 home runs in 5 games. Yeah, we were winning 10-0. Where was that home run when we were down 3-1? Where's that? It's easy to hit a 500-yard bomb when the relief pitchers pitching your 5th or 6th guy in as far as depth. Let me see you do it in crunch time against somebody. Even Alex Rodriguez would do that every once in a while, as much as you want to say in the playoffs. Giancarlo Stanton offers nothing to this team. He really doesn't. And now we have a burdensome contract. We're the Yankees. I guess we're going to be able to pay it off, but there's the pandemic. No, we print money. I don't think we have to worry about it that much. New York is getting hit pretty hard with COVID, but I think we'll be just fine. Yeah, that's pretty much all my thoughts. My favorite player on the team right now is Clint Frazier. I'm probably getting a Clint Frazier jersey for Christmas, so the Yankees better not trade him away. It happened with Matt Zuccarello. Right the year after I got a Matt Zuccarello jersey. Happened with, I guess, Eli Manning. We held on him for a really long time, so I don't really, miss that. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. What is the state of the Yankees? Well, I'll do more of a preview. I did a stat preview earlier in the year with the before the season started with who's going to hit what average as far as the lineup. I'll do that with pitching this year, kind of a stat projection, see how accurate we were. I was pretty accurate for some people. I was I think I said Stanton would only play 30 games. I was yeah, I was pretty accurate. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.